Welcome to Tabletop Battle and our very first Gates of Antares battle report. This is going to be a battle to the death between me and Anders holding the camera. And this is the start of a three-part campaign. A three-part campaign where we will start with the armies from the starter box, as you have already seen here. And then we will add to that as we go along. Anders has cooked up or brewed up or digged up a cool scenario that we're going to follow, where we will add some characters and more stuff as we go along. But this battle is going to be the starter box contents, about 400 points, and it's a scouting mission. The Concord and the Ghar are looking for some builder technology, and unbeknownst to the other party is also on the same planet. So they are going to meet up in this devastated world. We don't know what happened to this world, but it is in ruins. It's a wasteland. Maybe we get some background info on that later, but for now it's a ruined wasteland world where the Ghar and the Concord are going to meet head on to fight for builder technology. So bring it on, Anders! Let's go! Okay, so this is the battlefield for today. This is where the combat is going to take place. We have a wasteland landscape. We have some rocky outcrops and stuff. There was probably a road somewhere here before. As you can see, there are some ruins. This is the part where we will continue the next battle. So in this battle it's really not going to take much place unless we choose to move up here to take cover. But this is the lead up to the next game. So probably we will be fighting over this area mostly now. So we got rocky outcrops. We have decided that they give a cover of 2. These are counted as rough ground, all these parts. The same is the palm tree area. It gives you a 1 cover. And this part here is swampy, so it's rough ground. And also, if you fall into it, you have to take an agility check, and if you fall into it, you're gone. So don't go into that swampy thing. Or Anders, you are more than welcome to go into that swampy thing.
I dare you to go there.
No. So that's the battlefield. Open, little bits of cover, but like I said, this is a scouting mission. The Ghar have landed, the Concord have landed, and they have spotted each other. And they're going for the same objective, which in the end will be the city. So next game will take place inside the ruins of the old city, and then there will be another game where we will be fighting over builder technology. And maybe that will give us something exciting, bonuses and stuff like that. Anders will cook up something for that. Let's take a look at the armies. Okay, for the Concords we have 3 identical strike squads. There is a plasma lance in there and plasma carbines. 4 plasma carbines and 1 plasma lance. These guys have a armor value of +2, agility of 5, so it's a total of 7. So they can be hard to kill for me, but I will try. And then you have the support drone, which has a plasma light support and an armor value of 8 or agility of 8, whatever you want to call it. So those are the contents of the starter box. Of course, in the starter box for the Concords there are 5 more infantry. There is also 1 special character, and then there are 2 more drones. No, 3 more drones. You can actually see it over here. The contents of the starter box for the Concords. Okay, moving on to the Ghar, which is the faction I'm playing and I'm collecting. We have 1 battle squad of 3 guys, or robots or whatnot. And then you have 3 guys in an assault squad. And they have different armament. One is intended for close assault, but it also has a cool function on the gouger gun, which makes Anders' units go down, even though I don't cause any damage on him. And then you also have on the battle squad, there is a blast weapon, which I find very nice because it scores D4 hits. And Anders love those, don't you?
No.
So that is the Ghar. I want to point out that these Ghar have been painted by Miniatures and Wargames Painting Service. They are our commissioned painters, so they paint all our stuff. They also have painted the Concord, but of course Anders wanted to play with his own models. Anders wanted to play with himself when he was going to be... That was Anders giving me an evil look. But as you can see, Anders also has some painting skills. So this is good. But these guys, painted by Wargames plus Miniatures, or Wargames and Miniatures Painting Service. And they are located in Scotland. And if you're a patron, there is a 15% discount on their service. So take a look at that if you're a patron. And that goes for all pledges. Start of turn 1, and the first die pull was of course this smug Bastard. And he's gonna do what?
I run.
So that's 10 inches of move in Gates of Antares. And that's a double move. Normal move is 5 inches. You can also do something called a sprint, which allows you to run 15 inches, but then you have to take a agility test at the end or receive 1 pin.
Yeah, I don't like pins.
We don't like pins, that's true. Especially the Ghar.
Oh, me again.
Okay, wanna pause?
Another run.
Okay, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
So now what he's trying to do, I can see that he's trying to get up towards the ruins and try to break me off or something like that. But his what's it called, the advantage that you have is that you have 4 units.
Yes.
And I only got 2, so you got more dice than me.
Oh, me again.
Okay, so...
Yeah. Do another run.
Another run, Forest.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so now you really want to have the option of flanking me.
Yeah, you have just 2 units.
Advance, and as the astute viewer would have noticed now, it's the same order dice used in bolt action. So if you play that system, you are well off with order dice. So I'm gonna take a advance action with these guys. This is my battle squad. 1 inch is the minimum or maximum allowance between each unit. Also the same as in bolt action, and you also have to have at least 1 inch distance from one of your units to an enemy unit. So max 1 inch away and minimum 1 inch away when you're next to a enemy unit. So that's an advance order for these guys. Now they do have a cool weapon, like I said, and it's a what did I call it?
Scour again.
Scour cannon. It has a range of 40, and you will have something called intervening terrain, and that is going to give me a -1 to hit, and it's also at long range, so I'm at -2 to hit, and I have a range of 32. If it had been 30, I could have used the blast weapon, but I can't do that until next turn.
That means you are above 30, that's extreme range.
Yeah, so I get -2.
Yes.
And then -1 for intervening, so at -3.
Yes.
And my accuracy is 5, so I'm hitting on 2s. Reversed voodoo magic! And in Gates of Antares, you roll with d10s. So, like you understand, now I need 1s and 2s to hit. But if I score with a 1, that's a
lucky shot,
and then I can target the model I want to take out. And that is, of course, the plasma lance, because that's the most dangerous to my guys. So let's see, Anders. 1s and 2s.
No, everything else.
No, it's a 3.
3 and above.
Okay, so nothing. I shoot and I miss. New die. Next up was the Ghar, and that means there are 2 dice left. One is his drone, and the other one is a distortion die, and if he pulls the distortion die, the next die he pulls has to go down, and that means he cannot bring in his drone on the table. So that's a cool rule when you're playing against Ghar, since they have these plasma reactors. But shit can happen, I tell you that. So they're gonna run 10 inches of run and position themselves around here.
A good field of fire.
Yes, for you or me?
For me.
The reason I'm running is because none of these weapons in any weapon mode, because most weapons have different kind of firing modes, and that's very cool. But they don't have any better range than 30, which means I have to run to get close. Because I don't want to sit around and wait, because I am Ghar. I am Ghar, and the Ghar has a very cool background story. It's a subhuman race. They have been modified or genetically done something with, because when you will see later when we bring in the special characters and stuff, how they look like small goblins, sort of, and they have been engineered like that by someone. The background story doesn't tell, but they are bred for war. But since they have a low physical appearance, or bad physical appearance, or that came out all wrong, they use battle suits for the most part to protect them. But they are bred for war, and they just go on into the fire, and I'm gonna kill and maim and destroy! Ah!
Crazy person.
Okay, now we will see if the disrupt die, or it's the drone that comes up.
I want not that one.
That's the disrupt die, it's a black one.
That means the next die have to go down, so
yes.
then my drone will enter the table this turn.
Yes, and because that was the only unit that was left.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Then I have to take the moral check, if I can collect down die.
Yes, because now at the end of every turn, if a unit has a down order, you need to take a check to see if that die is removed. But the good thing is a pin is also removed as you do that.
Yes.
But it doesn't have a pin, so that really doesn't matter. 2, and you needed a
8 or less.
Yeah, because the command value is 8. So in Gates of Antares, it's the number or lower, not the number and higher.
Yes.
Yes. So now Anders has collected the die, and we're going to go into turn 2. Out of turn 2, and it's a pivotal moment because I want to do you some blast shooting.
And I want to shoot you first, so I do the fire order.
No. Okay.
First up.
Yeah, we just saw that.
Yes. Yeah.
You're gonna advance.
Yeah.
And the reason you're doing this is because
I don't want to have to shoot through intervening terrain.
Yeah.
But I want to get the cover.
Yes.
And closest enemy models to my is 26.5 inch.
Okay, so that's short range on these are 20 and long range is 30, so you get -1 to shoot.
Yes, so I have a basic of 5 or less to hit.
Yes.
That means with -1 of long range, I then need 4 or less.
Yes.
And then my lance weapon. We are heading in.
Yep.
This guy, his weapon is inaccurate if I choose to fire in this mode of fire.
So it's an additional minus.
Yeah, so he needs 3 or less to hit.
So that's the white die.
Yes.
Okay, so what do we got? We got 4 shots. Those are plasma carbines shooting 1 shot each for a strike value of 2, which means that you can pin because you can glance my armor, which is 12.
Yeah.
And you roll nothing.
Nothing.
Nada. Bada bing, bada boom. You needed force and a 3.
I got 3-7.
That's jackpot. But we were just discussing that we made the first turn in only 15 minutes. But at the same time, it's very cool with Gates of Antares, since you can still have a lot of diversity. Yeah, diversity. Because each weapon, like I have mentioned, has different firing modes. So even though I only have 2 order dice with me, I have 6 different fire modes. Even a 7th, because there is some extra other thingy-bob.
Close combat.
Yeah, close combat weapon thingy-bob. So let's see another die, and let that be me.
No!
Yes, thank you. Ghar! That's going to be my new battle cry.
Said the pirate.
Said the pirate. Okay, I was contemplating standing still and firing, but since I am Ghar, I'm going to advance, because I do want to bring these guys closer, since they are a close combat unit. But I by moving them, I will be able to do some more fancy shooting afterwards, because Anders has cleverly positioned his guys so that I can't reach. Because my plan was to shoot at these guys and then make them go down, since they haven't done anything with the special gun these guys have. But I can't do that since it's above 30 inches. But now I've moved up with these guys. I'm going to use the Gouger gun, which is one shot from each model. Has a range of 30. And I'm still outside of 20. Yes, so I'm still at long range. So my basic shooting is 5. If I was standing still, I would get +1, so 6, but I was moving, so still 5. Then it's long range, so that brings it down to 4. And then we have something called inaccurate on these weapons, bringing it down to a 3.
Yes.
So I need 3s to hit, and remember, in the bolt action you get cover bonuses. You don't get that in Gates of Antares. The only thing this will give him is when he's rolling to see if he gets or he takes damage. And it's kind of cool if you read the rules. When you hit, it's described as the bullets or the shells or the plasma or whatever hits the general area you were aiming at, and then you check to see if you actually take damage from it. So that's when cover comes into play. So I need 3s to hit on 3 dice.
So 4 or more.
No.
7, 8, 4.
God damn!
Thank you. You're rolling like crap, like
I'm
me.
rolling like crap like you. Ghar is looking at you.
And now you're going to die. I hope. Fire order.
Okay, so these guys are standing still,
Yes.
giving them a +1 to hit. So the base is 5, and then you go up to 6 to hit. 6 or less, remember that, people?
I have range of 50, and it's 37.
So the range of these weapons is maximum of 50. That was 37, and that means extreme long.
So I have a basic 5, +1 for standing still, a 6, -2 extreme long range, that's 4.
Okay.
And all my weapons have to fire at this range, so I can't do the lance shot. That's inaccurate. So normal shots for all 5 guys.
So the lance has a shorter range?
Yeah, 30.
Oh, that's good for me. But you have a strike value of 2 on these guys, so on a 10, I will actually take...
4 or less, you will get a pin.
Yeah, but I was thinking take damage.
Yeah, your
checking
armor
for
goes
damage.
down to 10, so you will get pins if I hit you.
Yes. Don't hit me.
So I hit you. I hit you.
That's
I
2.
hit you. That's
So
one
you
hit.
score 1 hit.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, so now I will have to...
Roll a 10.
No. I will give this... Now we haven't decided yet, but let's say that this guy with the raised arm is the leader.
Yeah.
And we can do the same for him. Because leaders have some special rules that they can re-roll.
Yes.
And you gave me leader 2 and leader 3.
Yes.
Do you remember which one was 3? That one or that one?
He's the leader with 3 rerolls.
This guy?
Yes, he's the leader 3.
Yeah.
So you have 2 rerolls then.
Yes. So I can now try to save the shot that hit me with this guy. And if I roll a 10, I will need to re-roll that, because then he would actually give me damage. So let's see. That's a 4.
Yes,
so I'm good. Nothing happened. My armor saved me. So let's go and get a new die.
Next up
is
you.
Hey. Okay, so the Ghar is up. Having a leader with a command value of 8 lets the whole unit have a command value of 8. So even though there are, well, in a unit, if there is 5 guys with leadership or command value of 5 and there's one leader with command value of 9, then everyone tests on a 9. So keep your leaders alive. In this case, I'm testing on an 8 minus 1 pin, which is 7. So exactly the same as bolt action.
So see 8.
That's a 1!
No!
That removes 2 pins.
Yeah, but you have only 1, so...
Yes. But I don't get another one next turn. No, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. But rolling 1 is always very good in Gates of Antares. So remember that. I'm gonna move up 5. Maybe I want to move... No, the majority of guys can see, so it's fine.
Yeah, but unless your line of fire is blocked.
No, but it isn't, so it's
okay.
fine. Because in Gates of Antares you cannot shoot over 2 intervening pieces of terrain to hit something. You can shoot over 1, but not 2. So that's important. And it also, this doesn't count as intervening terrain when he's up next to it or in it. So just that you know that. Okay, so like I mentioned, it's very cool, especially with the Ghar. I'm liking them more and more because I have so many options with the shooting. Now, with these guns, I can shoot either 3 shots from each, that's 9, with a strike value of 2, which will give me a bonus to his resist roll, that he rolls to see if he dies or not. But also I have this blast weapon I was talking about, and that ignores cover, which is very good, since it then doesn't get the bonus for being in cover. And it also has the ability to give him, or it doesn't, not the ability, it also gives him 2 pins. So that's extremely cool. So I'm going to do that.
How long is the range?
Range? I'm good. I'm just going for this one, just to be sure.
Oh.
So I'm at 26.
Yes, so that's long range.
So we have base of 5, no penalty for movement, still a 5. It's inaccurate, so that's 4, and long range 3s.
Yes.
So I need 3s to hit, but if I hit, I score 1d4 hits.
So let's see, no hits.
Come on!
No hits. 10, 9, 8. Yeah, counting down.
Nothing! 8, 9, 10, nothing!
My turn, and of course, I got both your dice. My drone would like to enter the play.
Yeah, you bring it in because you don't want to risk the same that happened the first turn.
No.
So the drone is coming in. Has
1 inch gap, so I can shoot past my own unit, and that's 29.
Okay.
That means you're within short range on my weapon.
Okay. So the base on that one is accuracy of 6.
Let's double check.
It's a nasty piece of weapon with 3 shots.
Accuracy of 6, yes.
And a strike value of 2, so he can penetrate my armor.
And rate of fire 3.
Oh, so you got 3 shots hitting on 6 because you moved and it's within short range.
Yes. 1 hit.
1 hit, that's
just
5.
1 hit.
So remember, 6 or less. Now
you have to take us.
Now I will roll. So this is a interactive game where both parties roll. So I will take a check on this guy, which is my leader.
He had leader 2, so he had 2 rerolls.
2 rerolls, and this guy has leader 3, so he can reroll 3 times.
He's hugging a tree.
So if I score a 10, I will reroll. Scoring a 9,
ooh, close,
which is fine. Then that gives you a total of strike value of 11, but my armor is 12. So I'm good, but I take a pin since you actually can damage me. So much like the tank rules in bolt action.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Is it a green or black die?
If it's a black one, you have to put the other order.
Ooh, it's a green one.
Okay, so no putting down the next order die.
So I will just go for a run.
Okay.
I need to get my men
forward. 10 inches of running. And if you run, you don't have to take any kind of test. But if you sprint, that's additional 5 inches, 15, you have to take an agility test.
So that's the end of turn 2.
That's the end of turn 2, and this is how it looks. The Ghar are advancing and shooting, and I have taken pins, and you haven't taken any pins yet. But we will remedy that in the turn 3.
No.
Part of turn 3, and Andrews is pulling for his dear life.
Let's hope so. I see a green one. Oh, a black one.
Ooh. So the next one, that was the distort die. Next die has to go down. So let's make it a green.
No, a grey one.
Green.
I want to see a grey one.
Green.
No, it's a green one.
Okay, so you actually have to put one of your order guys or one of your units down. Okay, but that's that out of the way. So now.
No!
Yes!
Son of a.
Advance on my Ghar, because we are Ghar and we go straight forward into the fire. I love the Ghar. Okay, I'm going to use these guys because they have a pin. I don't want to risk getting them another pin. The command value is 8 minus 1, 7. So 7 or less.
8.
2. And
Stop
there are no...
making those tests.
You're the ones that keep shouting 2, 2.
That's the other game.
That's the other game. There are no rerolls on the morale checks or command checks, so that's important. So that's why it's important to make it and don't get too many pins. So they're going to move up 5. I'm not going to move into the difficult ground because that can, if I fail the agility test, will actually give me a half move. I'm going to move over here on the flank. And let's see, I'm going to shoot with the gouger gun and make a unit go down. That is now within 20 inches, which means it's short range for me. But I do get...
-1 because of inaccurate.
Yes, so the base is 5, no penalty for movement. That's the one thing I like about the game. Instead you get a +1 if you stand still. So I have a 5, inaccurate is 4. So now I have 3 shots hitting on 4s instead of 3s.
Let's keep on the 8, 9, 10s. Oh,
Ooh,
2 hits.
2 hits, and you go down.
It's okay, but I have... Give me the dice, I have to make a save.
You have to make a save. What strike value of 1 was it?
Yes.
And you have an armor save now of 5 basic. They have armor value of 2, so that's 7, plus 2 for the cover.
That's 9.
So 9.
-1, because the strike value is 8.
So let me see some 9s and 10s.
7.
Oh!
No, a 9.
You lose 1 guy.
That's bad.
That's very good. 1 guy is dead because he failed his check. And that unit actually goes down because of the distortion special rule on the gouger gun. So Anders is going to love to hate them. Gar! I love the Gar. They are so cool. Okay, so advance. I'm going to go and take advantage of the cover. It's not really a Gar thing, but seeing as we want to show you all the aspects of the game, we're going to have 1 unit move up here, and then we're going to have this guy move up here. Now that means the majority of my guys are within cover.
That's true. Large targets don't get cover.
No!
So, do you want to change your move?
Actually, then I gonna move forward.
Yes.
Since we are gentlemen. Right, Anders?
Yes.
So, moving up like this.
Just remember the special rule for large models.
Yeah, large, small, and they are large. Could have been larger, but...
No.
Okay, so now I think I'm going for the blast weapon again. We did measure, so I am just outside of 20, so it will be long range for me. So the base is 4, still long range.
4
base is 5, long range 4, and then inaccurate 3. Are you ready? 3 shots.
Your weapon is not inaccurate, so it's a 4.
Oh, it's not inaccurate.
No, it's the other.
That one.
Those guys have the
okay.
inaccurate.
So, but when I'm shooting the blast weapon, wasn't that
inaccurate? No, it's not inaccurate. It's D4 hits, no cover for me. And disruptor. That means double pins if you hit me.
You're gonna die. Okay, so 3 guys. Long range, that's the only modifier. So down from 5 to 4.
Let's see, no 4. 2 hits, damn it.
And that translates into 2d4 hits. Now we are in possession of only 1d4, so we're gonna roll this 2 times. First one is 3, and the next one is 4. So you get 7 hits.
Oh, goddamn. Those guys are gone.
Yeah, and as Anders just said, you don't get any cover from this weapon, since it's a blast weapon.
I have to make this save, so I can pause and you can get the camera.
Yes. So these guys, which are the close combat unit, they have inaccurate on their weapons, naturally, since it's a close combat unit. And this unit does not have inaccurate. So that means, as you could see, I scored 2 hits, translated into 7 hits with the 2d4s I rolled. And Anders is now ready to kill his own squad by failing a lot of tests. He has already gotten the 2 extra pins from the disruptor special rule.
Yeah. First I have the armor value of 7, -1 because the strike value.
Hey dude, were you down? Does that give you some extra...
You got a 4 and a 1. Let's pause and let's see what down does.
Yeah, maybe that does something. So I have gotten the dice back because the down order allows you, or forces me to re-roll any hits. And as you saw, I scored 2 hits originally, and those 2 need to be re-rolled. So I'm still needing a 4 because of long range.
9 and 5.
No!
Yes, I loses the 2 pin and my unit's still alive.
No!
Yeah! I got the 2 dice left. since distort die is gone and both of your units have done their shit.
Yes.
So first up is this unit. It will stand and shoot.
Stand still and shoot.
It's 29 inch, so within long range, not
Yes.
extreme.
So the base is 5, +1 for standing still, -1 for long range.
Back to 5, and the white die is the lance that shoots the inaccurate shot, so that's 4.
Okay, so 5s on the green and 4 on the white.
So the white doesn't get a hit,
Shit.
and 1 hit.
Yeah, so the white one has a +4 strike value.
Yes, so that means you have a save on 8 on
Yes.
that one.
I will give that to the leader, and then that one to another, because you have to distribute the hits around equally. So let's do the leader first. He has 2 rerolls,
Yes,
needing a 7 to stay safe.
so that's 8.
That's a 4,
Ooh,
so
yeah.
he's fine. Then this guy,
It's 10, 10, 10,
if
10,
I roll
10.
a 10, you kill him.
Yes.
2.
No, 2. But you got a pin.
So Ghar are notoriously hard to kill, especially if you bring some upgraded leader values to make some more rerolls. That was the end of turn
No,
3.
no, 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 no.
No, oh shit,
I
you
have
get
a
the drone.
drone.
You have the drone.
He also have 3 shots.
You're gonna give me pins.
I'm gonna give you pins.
You bad boy.
24 and a half.
Yeah.
So you're within short range.
Still.
Yes, and I need a basic of 6 or less to hit.
Yep.
I stand still, so that's 7 or less to hit.
Yes. So 7 or less.
Rate of fire 3. So 2 hits.
2 hits. And they are, what was it on that? Plus
-2, so strike value 2, so you have a 10.
10. Okay, so still this guy saving with rerolls, and this guy just
Regular.
yeah. So
And that's
anything but a 10.
10.
2 again.
Okay, that diamond is mine.
That that is it. Okay, so he also makes it.
Yes.
So that was the end of turn 3,
Yes.
and we'll be back with some more Ghar fun before we start turn 4.
I have to see if I can recover my down order dice.
Yes. The good thing about that is if you make it, the pin goes away.
So a day basic of 8, and 1 pin is 7.
Yes. So fail.
2.
Okay, so you make it. That unit can now retrieve the order die and put it in the bag.
And this other unit
That
needs
went
an
down.
8. That's a 4.
Yeah, so that also is good. And that unit went down, as you remember, because of the distort die.
Yeah.
Now we are in turn 4. And Anders is going to pull a white one.
No, a green one. Black one again.
Oh, so let's see a green one.
No, let's see the grey one this time.
Distortion. No, not mine.
Yes, 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 this is payback.
Put this unit down. The reason I put this unit down is at the turn's end I have to take a morale check on them, and if I make that I will get 1 pin removed, and also because I don't want to risk putting this unit down and then this unit not being able to do something because they fail their morale check or command check. But let's see what Anders does now.
Let's see. Oh, green one.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Fire.
You're standing still and firing like the Concord coward you are. Oh, you're shooting at these guys?
Yes, it's actually 21.
Well, it is the clever thing to do because the other unit is not so dangerous now.
So basic of 5. 6 because I'm standing still.
Yep.
Back to 5 because of long range, it's 10 to
Yes.
1. And 4 on the white die because of the lance shot.
Yes. So that is
1 hit.
1 hit with a strike value of 2, which means on a 10 I fail. I will allocate this to the reroll unit.
Yes.
Or reroll guy, which is the leader. Scoring a 3, so I'm fine.
Let's see next up.
Ghar are notoriously hard to kill.
I know. But I can pin you.
Yes, you can. That's the bad thing.
So let's another fire order on the same unit. It's 27, 26.
From these guys?
Yes, they have the same modifiers to hit.
Yes.
That's a 4 and a 5.
Yep.
So ooh, 1 lucky hit.
One lucky shot. Then we can take that into effect.
And then you can choose.
So you don't want to put it on leader?
No, we have too many rerolls.
Clever boy. So...
Does it take that one first? If that's a 10, he blows up,
Yes.
and we can get a chain reaction.
Yes. And it's not going to be a 10. So...
It's gonna be a 10.
If I roll a 10, then you actually kill it, and then we have to check...
the rest of the unit.
Yeah. That was because he rolled a 1. You get this... 9.
Ooh, close.
But he's fine. And then we take this guy, which is fine, and then the reroll guy, which is also fine.
Yeah.
So Ghar are notoriously hard to kill,
Still.
but they can be easily pinned.
Yeah.
And there is also a rule that if you get the same amount of pin as there are models remaining, you need to take a break test. So we will probably see that in a little while.
I hope so.
Okay, so the Ghar got to die, and this time I'm going to stand still, since I don't want to have two, or I want to have the bonus for standing still, since I have 2 pins. If I manage the command test, which is going to be an 8, minus 2 pins, 6.
So you're gonna fail.
No!
Fail.
4!
No!
So 1 pin removed, and people, we just want to tell you that these can be turned around. There are from 1 to 12 on them, but it would be impossible for you guys to see, so that's why we use the number of pins instead. Just so you know. Okay, so now I can fire. I am going to shoot a blast weapon again. It's going to be the same 5 to hit, plus 1, 6 for standing still, minus 1 for the pin, that's 5 again, and then long range, since it's over 20 inches, so 4.
I'm gonna check one thing first and come back to you.
Okay. So what Anders was going to check was that if he could go down with the unit, but since he already has an order die there, you cannot do that. You have to take it from the back. So I got 3 shots with the blast weapon, hitting on 4s as we just discussed.
Let's miss. Ooh, 2 lucky shots.
Is it lucky shots for...
I got D4, so I don't think so.
I don't think so. We will not... We will check it, but I don't think it's lucky shots with the blast weapon. Since you're not actually aiming. Yeah. So, let's see what we get. 1. Oops, I want to see a 4.
No, 2.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was 2. So 3 in total. It's a strike value of 1. You get no cover, so you are down to 6 because you have armor of 2 and the agility of 5.
The white one is the leader.
What one is leader? No reroll.
Yes, the real one. This is a
You have
save value. He's the leader. He's leader level 1.
Oh, so he have 1 reroll.
So he saved, and the leader saved.
And you lost 1
1 dead.
because you needed a 6.
Yes.
Okay.
And boom.
And a pin.
Pin.
2 pin.
My last 2 dice again.
Again.
And this time this unit will do an advance. Small advance.
A small advance.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to put yourself behind some intervening terrain
Yes.
for these guys. But
And
these guys.
be within 30 inch. That means 5 shots. Basic of 5. Long range 4.
Yes.
And inaccurate 3.
Okay.
So white one is the inaccurate.
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
So you got 3 hits on them. So that's
Yes.
another pin, which means I have to take a break test.
Yes.
We will do that after. But as you so kindly discovered, I'm down, so you need to re-roll.
That's true.
So re-rolling the hits.
And a lucky shot.
Oops.
So let's take them on.
So the
Dumbass.
pin is removed. So the pin is still remaining since you actually scored hits.
Yes.
So you put the plasma lance on my leader.
Yeah, I guess you will do that. But my lucky shot, I can decide. I will put it on the normal guy.
Yeah.
So you get 1 save, not 2.
Yes. Since I have a leader too. But
He has now a save of 8. Its lance has a strike value of 4.
yeah,
so you can
12
choose
minus 4 is 8. So
2 rerolls.
2 rerolls.
Fail.
Scoring a 6, so he's fine.
Yes.
And
Let's see
then
the other one. I want to see a 10.
that's the lucky shot one. If I score a 10, he's dead, but we also have to check morale, no, check a chain reaction, since the plasma reactor then goes critical. But if I
Goes
roll
boom.
anything but a 10, he's fine.
10.
4.
No.
So Ghar are notoriously hard to kill. But
Yes.
as we discussed, I now have the same amount of pins as I have units in the squad, which means I have to take a morale or a command check.
It doesn't matter because you're already down.
Yeah, I am actually already down, so it doesn't matter. If I wasn't down, then if I failed it, I would have to go down. Break tests are also very dangerous if you have lost more than 50% of the squad, because then they will get destroyed if you fail that check. But since I haven't done that, there's no point in rolling. And if Anders loses one more guy in this squad, he will also have to take tests. But
Yes.
for now, it's your drone.
Yeah, and I continue fire. I want to give you pins.
You want to give me pins? Of course you do.
So 7 or less to hit because I'm standing still
Yes?
and short range. Yeah, 1 hit. That's not a hit.
Because I was down, so
Yes.
you re-rolled. And you needed 7 or less.
Yeah.
So that brings us into turn 5.
Yep.
So I took a check to see if the unit managed to get rid of the down order die, as you have to do that after the end of every turn, and I did on a roll of a 2, needed a 5. So 1 pin removed, and they are with the die in the bag, which Anders is now gonna...
Draw a green one.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that means
yes,
fire.
standing still,
You need to get that pin back.
hitting on a 7 since you're standing still.
Oh, 3
3
hits.
hits.
So you can start.
Yeah,
To save.
I'll just or give 1 to each. We should actually have multicolored dice, because then we could roll everything in once.
Yeah, we do have.
We have that. Okay,
So,
so leader is the white one. That's a 6, 3,
everybody
4.
survived. But now you have equal pins too.
My number
Models.
of models. But Ghar are notoriously hard to kill.
Yeah, but now see if you go down.
Yeah, so this is the break test. I do have to take that. If I score now a 5, I'm fine. If I score a 6 or higher, I go down.
Let's see the 6.
7,
You go down.
no!
Ooh, I'm pleased.
So that is the bad thing about Ghar. Since they have so few models in each unit, they easily get to the point where they have to take break tests. You bad boy.
Next up, oh, me again.
Okay,
This unit, fire.
okay, so you're gonna try and pin me to death.
I hope so.
A well-known tactic.
It's the only thing that works since I can't kill you.
Well, you have
Okay.
tried hard.
Long range, basic of 5. Long range, 4. Standing still, that's back to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And inaccurate weapon is 4.
Yes. So white one is the lance. Nothing.
So, 1 hit.
1 hit,
2
2
hits.
hits. A 3 and a 5.
That's good, that's a pin.
That's another pin, so they are at 2. And I will allocate 1 to the leader and 1 to somebody else. Leader rolls a 3, so he's fine.
Please stand, please stand, please
And the
stand.
other guy, a 4, so he's fine. Ghar are
Shut up.
notoriously hard to kill. But 2 pins.
Ooh, your turn. See
Okay.
if you manage to do the order.
Arr! I'm gonna fire. Standing still and firing, because I have pins. I don't wanna risk.
Let's fail that one too.
8 minus 2 pins, 6.
So 7.
2.
No!
Yes!
Stop doing that.
That's mine. Okay, so standing still gives me a 6, minus 1 for the pin. Long range, 4.
Yes.
3 shots with the blast weapon. I like the blast weapon.
Yeah.
You are not down. You want to go down.
Yeah, I want to go down.
Okay.
I'll actually go down.
Then I will reroll hits.
Yes. So,
1 hit.
yes, reroll that one.
Reroll that. Please. Yes!
Still a hit.
Still a hit. D4 hits. 2.
Yes.
You allocate 2 guys and you take 2 pins. You have to take a break test.
Yes.
And you will now have less models than you originally started with. 2 pins applied. He now has 2 hits you need to allocate.
So 1 on regular trooper. He survives.
Oh, he survives.
Leader with a reroll.
10.
With a reroll.
3. So
He
you're
still survives.
lucky that you had it on the leader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the point is that he needed his normal cover save value would be a 9 since he is behind cover, but since this weapon ignores cover, it's down to 7. And then I have a strike value of 1, so down to 6. So we need a 6 or less.
Now the moral check. It's
Moral
8
check.
minus 4 is 4. So let's see, a 1, 9. So they're gone.
They're actually gone. No re-rolling on that. So I didn't manage to kill him enough I didn't manage to kill the squad by killing it, but he failed his morale check or break test. So that was a good one for the Ghar, and now Anders has only 3 order dice compared to my 2.
4. No, 3.
3.
Yeah.
You got one.
I got one.
Well, all mine are in the box or on the board, so.
Yeah, but I had that one.
Yeah,
Left.
the distort die is the last one, so it really doesn't matter.
And we will
Do something.
an advance.
Okay, so you're going into cover with these guys,
Yes.
benefiting from that.
And shooting
And
within 20 inch on that unit.
okay,
That means basic on 5.
and
Inaccurate on the right one.
yep.
That's it.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's 3 hits.
4 hits.
Yeah.
And 1 lucky shot.
3 hits on the normal and 1 lance, and you put the one that I cannot choose myself on that one. Then I will just take 1 and 2 on the leader since he can reroll.
Yeah.
So these 2 on the leader, they are fine.
Yeah. You have less than 8.
And 7,
It's fine.
he's fine.
Let's
and
see the 10.
last one,
Let's see the 10. Come
needing
on.
a 10 and a 1. So everything is good as we go into
Turn
turn
6.
6. Once again, Anders is rolling. Once again, I made the morale check on a 2, so pin is removed and the order die goes back in the box or the bag.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see a grey one.
Oh, green one. Green one.
We are now back, and it's the beginning of turn 6. Anders got the first one. He has moved his Concord strike squad up here.
Last turn. I'm gonna shoot with basic 5 plus 1 because I'm standing still 6.
Yes,
And then the
short
crit
range.
has a 5.
Yes,
So
that's a hit.
Hit.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits. Yeah, you can choose.
I choose. I'll take the lance one of the
Yes.
leader.
Please 9.
7, so he's fine. 8 would be good. 9 would be a fail. This guy is a normal plasma carbine, so 10 is fail, but everything else is good. But I got hit, so that's 3 pins. I need now to take a break test to avoid them going down.
Go down.
On a 5. Yes,
Oh!
I'm good. Ghar! Got the die, so I'm still gonna stand still. I would really like to have some more units to be able to move something, but I will always be outnumbered. Anyway, morale check on 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 or less.
Fail it. 7. You go down.
No, they
Yes.
go down. No, because I was gonna lob shit onto these guys and
I
take it
know.
out. Scheisse.
Me again.
Yes.
My light support drone
Goddamn drone.
will fire. Short range, hitting on 7. So that's 3 hits.
3 hits. I will allocate 1 to each.
Yes.
Leader.
Take the white one for the leader.
Yes.
You can choose the other 2.
So 1 on each. Leader is the white one, has a reroll. Anything but a 10.
Ooh, we got a 10.
Ooh, I got a 10. That means
1 dead, but no explosion since there are no lucky shots.
yeah, it was not a lucky shot that caused it, but one of the guys is now gone.
Finally.
And I take... Yeah, you gave me the pin already.
Yes.
Yes. And now I have to take another break test, but I still haven't lost more than 50% of my original starting value.
Yes.
So I will not be destroyed, but I will go potentially down. So 5. 9! I go down. So I lost both my units to down orders this turn. I can't do anything.
Woo!
So that's the bad thing.
Now let's see if I can shoot or I get the black die.
And now I will get even more pins, and it will be harder for me
I got the green one.
And it will be harder for me to make morale checks. So now Anders has the upper hand.
Yeah.
Even though it looked a little bleak for him a little while.
Let's fire and let's try to
take something.
Yeah, maybe I can destroy that unit if I'm lucky.
Maybe you can. You need to kill one more, and I have to take a break test where I can actually destroy the unit.
30-inch, so that's basic of 5, standing still 6, long range back to 5, and 4 on the white die.
So these guys?
Yes. Two lucky shots.
Lucky shots, that's not good. You will, well, one of them has to be on the leader.
We'll check that.
Yeah, if, yeah, actually...
I can choose the target, but I don't know if I have to split it or not.
No, but I think it's fine, because you choose, as long as it's one on each, but since there are 2 models and 3 hits, I actually have to take 1 on the leader, and then you choose
2 on the
remaining model.
I want to see him blow up.
And that is legal. Okay, so this guy, anything but a 10 now.
Let's see a 10.
No, they are good. And the leader with rerolls, a 9. So he's fine.
He's fine.
They are notoriously hard to kill.
Yeah, but 4 pins.
4 pins, testing on 8 minus 4.
You're already down.
I'm already down, yeah, that's true.
You can't go away.
No. If I had only 1 model left, then it would be necessary to take the break test, because then the squad would be destroyed if I'd failed it. But since I already have a down order, no need to take the break test.
Now we'll see if there's a turn 7.
Yes, only 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
And it is
1.
not.
So it's...
The game ends with the Ghar losing 1 model and the Concord losing 1 squad.
Yeah.
So we will be back with summary. So you have now just watched the first battle report from Tabletop Battle, where we have played 2 armies from the starter box. Now you will see the full content of the models that are in the starter box. First up are the Concord. This is a special character that is included. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there are 4 of these 5-man squads, so 20 models in total. We got 4 of these support drones, 2 well, there are 2 kinds of weapons on them, this type and the other one that you saw Anders use. So probably you can use this as a plasma cannon or mag. This was used as a mag light support. And you also have spotter drones. There are 7 of them, these small things here, that gives you rerolls to hit. So those are the Concord contents, and these units are of course painted by Wargames and Miniatures Painting Service in Scotland. This is how they have painted them. It's exactly like the ones in the starter set, painted the same way. And for the Ghar, there is what you have already seen: 1 assault squad, or 1 battle squad and 1 assault squad with their claws. So this was a very cool game. It was fast to play. We didn't have too many order dice though, but I'm guessing it will still be a fast game to play, since it's pretty straightforward. Just a few rules you really need to remember. The rest is pretty easy to get a grip on. So what will happen next is that we will expand these forces. We did discuss after we finish the game what we are going to expand them with, so you will see that the next time we show you a battle report. That will be part 2 in this starter box campaign. And there will be some cool stuff, and as we mentioned, we will continue this battle on the old destroyed civilization, the planet that has been ravaged by war or whatnot. We will get some background on that later, but for now the only thing we need to know is that the next fight between these 2 forces, the Concord and the Ghar, are going to take place in a ruined city, and the mission of course is to look for builder technology. So this is Svein and Anders signing off, and we hope you enjoyed this battle report and that you will be back for more. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and please join our Gates of Antares Facebook page, Tabletop Battle Gates of Antares, so that you can get early release on all the videos we produce with Gates of Antares. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please subscribe.